Yeah, start it up. Button right there.
That's new for me.
Oh, your car automatically turns on?
Yeah, I just have to touch the brake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is
okay.
no on and off button. It's off. I just leave the car and it's off.
Okay.
So,
All right.
And that's why I have an issue whenever I have a not Tesla car. I just literally walk away from it and leave it open. I constantly forget. It's pretty bad actually. All right. Do we have any preferable route?
Yeah, I'll show you a route. Do you have any other questions on anything before we take off?
Well, let's make sure we set it up for the best performance. I don't know, feel.
So we're gonna go to
suspension.
We're in dynamic. So dynamic is already there because you can right here. You can adjust. So everything. This is your. If you wanted to set individual,
right.
You can set your drive. You can set your own suspension and steering. You got comfort. Balance is like auto. So it would adapt to
somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between and adapt to how you go, and then full-on sport.
Let's do full-on sport.
So we'll go dynamic.
Right.
We're already there. So we already had the car in dynamic.
So it's only one setting, just the suspension. Everything else is basically already there.
So that's why you can. Once you're in dynamic, that's for the entire car. But remember when I showed you individual, you can customize
I see. Gotcha.
what you like.
Gotcha.
But dynamic is everything's in sport.
Perfect. Saves time. All right.
And then you got your backup camera. That's your standard camera. Then you have like your 3D view.
And the bird's eye view.
So you got your 3D.
Oh, this is pretty impressive.
Yep,
This is pretty impressive.
Go around the car. See
this is
everything.
one giant door next to us.
Yep.
It still is impressive.
And you got your bird's eye view camera still there. That's just your 3D view. And you can change your views of your camera. It gives you that. And you go back to get 3D off. Front, wide front. That's the top view. And then back to our backup camera.
It's pretty cool, like old GTA games in the
yes.
90s. So,
like playing Grand Theft Auto on this thing.
Alright.
Let's see what else we have in here. This infotainment is the same as our new MMI system in the new A6.
Right, so like you say, Audi A6, A8.
A6, A7, A8, and Q8.
Identical, right?
Identical interior, except theirs is a little. The touchscreens are the same, but the interior.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'm talking about just the
infotainment. The infotainment system is exactly the same.
Okay.
And then once again, you have your shortcut tabs here, and then down here you could set your home address. You can do your radio presets. You can customize what you want here, because there's different driver profiles. So for each key will be a profile that you customize to how you like it.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's like you push and hold. And then it's like an app. You can move it.
Oh, I see.
You can customize.
Rearrange it
how you like.
Right.
Any information will be up there. You slide up.
How do you change this haptic response or not from the screen?
That's all in your settings. So that would be display brightness, cockpit dimming, display.
Like, is there sensitivity I can adjust? So it's
yes, touchscreen feedback right there.
Okay.
And then right there, you haptic feedback, instant intensity, low, medium, strong.
Okay.
Everything, the acoustic feedback, you can turn that on or off.
Sounds good. Awesome.
So
now, while we're driving, how do I turn on, turn off this driver assistance thing?
Right over there. So do you see this car with the lines?
Yep.
Click on the side of your signal to the left. Click that button in. That turns it off. And that turns it back on.
So right now, if I were to drive and just let go, it will already do it?
So you have the line. I don't know how Teslas work, but ours. Once the car's camera reads that, those lines turn green. And once they're green, the car's reading the line.
And I don't have to do anything more. I can just let go.
Just let go, and you're good.
And
but you only on
speed and the lane.
No, that's on. Right now we're on the lane. You have to set your own cruise control down there.
Oh, I see. So
cruise control separate.
Okay, gotcha. So adaptive cruise control and separate line keeping.
Yes, those are two different things.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
So, and then ours, you can only take your hands off the wheel for 30 seconds.
Right. Now, tricky question. We have right now 183 miles range with 100% charge. Is that because of our sport mode or?
No, because it. Where does it say the charge?
83. I was clicking over here on the vehicle charging. Yeah, it was saying we were at 100%. Now it's 99.
Okay.
But we're at 183 miles.
That range kind of is estimated, so it does change a little bit, because I was in here at 100.
So it depends on our driving mode, because we're wasting energy with AC and stuff?
AC and everything on. And then the people in here before, they've been in here probably the car for like 30 minutes letting her run with the AC on full blast.
Makes sense. So as of right now, if we just were to start on a rated efficiency, we would get 183.
183, yep, that would be right around where you should be.
Okay.
And that's also, and that is also custom to how we've been driving the car.
Right.
So this is a loaner demo, and all of us have been in here driving it pretty rough. So that in the car,
As it should be.
yes, and the car does over time. The range is depending on how the driving characteristics have been.
Right. Makes sense. Alright, now it says it's in the park. Is that some sort of like
That's
actual
the emergency
parking?
brake.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
you just push that down. That goes off, and then you pull that one backwards.
Yeah, that system is pretty new to me. So like this.
Yep, and you're in drive.
So I'm an S
Yep.
and a sport,
That's sport.
and there's
That's neutral.
I
You
see.
you pull it back twice, and now you're in sport.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. I think I'm ready to go.
All right.
Do you?
Yep, we're gonna go out this way too.
Okay. So I'm already in drive. It's a bit
It's
learning
different.
curve because my shifter is here on the Tesla. All right. And the regenerative braking is always on to the max,
Always.
or I can control it.
It's always on to the max.
Okay.
You're gonna go up right, and then we will take a right here.
Okay.
And our cars do make a little grumbling sound for up to 19 miles an hour, so people in the parking lot can hear it.
Is that from speakers?
Yes,
where
it's
is it
from
coming?
the speakers.
From
We're gonna-
outside somewhere?
Yes,
Oh.
we're gonna take a left here. It's so that people biggest complain of electric cars, you can never hear them coming.
I can relate. I had a few pedestrians walking right in front of me just without any clue.
Yep. Because you can't hear that car coming, it's quiet.
Are we going to be turning into the highway? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna go 275
Okay.
Kirkwood Catalog.
How do I control the fan? It gets a bit. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, right
I'm
there.
just
You
blind.
can go like that, you can go up.
That's cool. That's cool.
Same with your temperatures.
All right. Yeah, we'll probably want to keep low. All right. Awesome. Maybe I regret that. Yeah. So right now I see that our range is 184. So it's actually moved out a mile.
Yeah, it's all just
Right.
gonna. Yeah, it's
Right.
all gonna be. That's gonna always constantly change. So, because I just moved down here from Connecticut in November, so up north they had an E-tron like a couple months ago already. Or no,
Right.
like a month ago, I believe. So it's just depending on the market. Down here, the market demand isn't as it is for up north in say California.
Oh, California is crazy. Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
we've been because we're learning about the market share of the electric market because Tesla went from in California like 10% to now they have 50% market share of all of California. 50% of the cars on the road are
I'm not
Teslas now.
surprised. I'm not surprised, especially with the gas prices right now.
Yeah, in
honestly.
California are crazy.
It's like.
But you've enjoyed your car so far?
I'm sorry.
Your Tesla? You've enjoyed it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not. Even if I will decide to pull the trigger on this one, I'm not getting rid of Tesla.
Okay.
No way, no way. It's very fun to own it.
How long have you had that one?
This one I had since June,
Okay.
and after that I bought another one.
Oh, so you have two now?
Yeah.
Okay. Which, you have the same style?
Same style, just a slightly smaller battery. The other one, just
Okay.
daily driver type of deal. But same, and they both come with unlimited supercharging. So since I bought either of them, I never paid a single dollar to charge them ever.
Okay.
Not once. So and I all like around 40,000 miles. So you can calculate how much thousands
Money,
of
yeah,
dollars
you
I
saved.
saved just on that. And that's also one of the biggest reasons for me to go full electric. Apart from environmental and performance parts, but it just saving so much money on gas. That's
Yes.
important. I drive a lot, and it's not gonna change. I like the steering wheel. It's comfortable. Like
Nice
this.
around your hands.
Yeah. It feels a bit smaller than Tesla, which is a good thing. It's more compact, easier to hold.
Can you see a blind spot monitor in our car, how it works?
Oh, I see. So would it yell at me if I will try to turn on a signal while the car is there?
It just does a rapid flash. It doesn't, our cars do not make an acoustic.
Gotcha. I wish they would give me a little bit of enough space so I could floor it a bit. So right now my pedal is completely off, not doing anything. It's not really braking much at all.
So, sorry, you do have to pull that down for it to start the brake.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it on the highway. Okay,
Yes.
I will test it
But
later.
it lets you coast on the
Okay,
highway.
got it. Yeah, because I noticed like right now.
It'll still let you coast.
Right. Okay, gotcha. And it's every single time I have to do it manually, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
I believe Tesla automatically does it once you let off the gas.
Yes,
Okay.
there is two separate options, like low and high, basically. So, well, everybody keep it on first. Okay. So this is to the floor. Respectable for a SUV. So what's the weight of the whole thing?
These are just under 5,000 pounds, I believe.
Right, so
No, maybe more. I don't know the exact weight off the top of my head.
Right. Well, it sounds about right.
Yeah. That's usually right around where most of our cars are.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
But this
especially
one
with
has
the battery and
batteries.
stuff. Yeah, it's not good.
But this has a perfect 50-50 weight balance as well.
The battery down low on the floor.
The batteries are the complete floor of the car. Taking a left here.
Is there a way to have a backup camera while I'm driving?
No.
On? No? Okay.
That only goes up to 9 miles an hour. And then it
Oh, I
shuts
see.
off.
Gotcha. Kind of spoiled with this function.
That Tesla, you can do it all the time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I never look at any mirrors.
Okay.
I see the backup view here, and that's it. That's
Okay.
all I rely on. Not sure I should, but I do.
Nope, that's understandable. Well, how did you like the drive and feel of it?
It's good. It's good. Tight. That's the one word to describe it. You know, tight. I like that.
I know it doesn't have the same power as your Tesla, but how do you
Well,
feel
but that's
about
an
the drive?
SUV, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I doubt anybody would buy an E-tron to race in it.
Yes.
That would be silly. But no, I like it. I'm not new to Audi.
Okay.
Say. Like I like Audis.
How do you like the drive of this in comparison to your Tesla?
I prefer Tesla.
Okay.
Well, like I said, I'm looking for a second vehicle, not necessarily a replacement for Tesla. So comparison to a Tesla is not exactly fair.
Yes.
Also, SUV to like a very performance sedan.
Yeah,
Not very fair comparison either. So I feel like a little bit of softness in the suspension here. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So like compared to mine, especially I set everything mine on very low suspension. So mine is like licking the ground. Everything, you know?
Okay.
So it's not fair comparison, but it's good. It's good as an SUV, you know. So what are the competitors right now? The Jaguar, I guess. I-Pace and
Tesla.
the what is it? The Model X.
Yes,
right?
the Model X.
Right.
And I believe those are only 3 right now.
Until the Rivian comes.
Yes.
That's gonna be a very interesting car to see.
Because when we go to training, I drive the I-Pace and all those cars will be there.
So what do you think in comparison I-Pace?
I haven't
versus
driven
e-tron?
those yet.
Oh, okay.
I will drive that. So I go out to Atlanta for my E-tron training next Wednesday.
Okay.
So I get to drive all of the electric cars. You get to drive this car on an actual race, road course to see how it fully handles.
Right.
To get some learning. I've had to
yeah.
take tests and quizzes on it already.
Yeah, there's no way to learn it just from the paper. You have to kind of like
see it, drive it, go through training.
Right.
There's so much in it that it's like a mind-blowing thing. It's a completely different car we have to learn.
Right.
We'll get over right one way.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should be able to. We'll get all the way right.
All right.
Now, this light up here will take a right.
Okay. So, is that the first E-tron in Tampa Bay or whole Florida? Do you know?
This one, I don't know about whole Florida. I know this is the first to our dealership. This is our test drive. It's a mobility car, so it's the one we can let everybody come in and demo. We've had quite a few people who want to put reservations, but don't want to do it without ordering.
Oh, yeah, I understand them totally. Yeah, it's. I think I just lost my phone. Oh no, it's here.
Oh.
Okay. It's constantly slides without that.
Yeah, and you can feel it without the case on it.
Yeah, it's so too slick. Too slick.
At the next light, we'll take a left.
A left. Okay. Alright, actually, on here, I think it's a good spot to test regen. So, acceleration is off, and now just pull this. Okay. Is that on right now? Right. Okay.
And you can feel it slowing us down.
Right. No, I see, and there's a little bit showing of a charge going on.
And we'll take a left here.
So now, as soon as I press acceleration, Regen automatically stops?
Yes.
And not gonna come off back again until I press
Push that on.
Okay. The brakes by themselves are very powerful. Alright. See, in my Tesla, I would certainly would make it. I wouldn't wait for them, but... Does it have like a satellite radio or
Yeah,
like what's
Sirius
the
XM. I mean, you have all that standard in the car.
70 is
Sirius. I don't know what stations you guys listen to on Sirius.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
I just wanted to check the radio. It's fine. But okay. So like entertainment wise.
Yeah, it's all of that. And then you have your Bluetooth for your phone, so you can stream your music.
Right. So, and what about like updates or anything like this? Anything going on? Like if tomorrow Audi introduce like a new functionality, is this car upgradable?
It is. You do. It does have. All the cars now have the. It is up. You can't update them if new updates do come out.
Is it over the air or do I need to come to it?
You would have to come in.
Okay.
It won't be remotely.
Gotcha.
Does Tesla do it remotely or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're sitting at home and the car needed an update, it can update itself?
I did it from a different continent once, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've been overseas and I updated the car. I can open the trunk, I can turn on AC, everything through the app.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's basically where the Tesla shines, you know, it's the technology, I guess.
Yeah.
Not so much of even of a car, it's a different conversation. It's the technology itself, you know. A lot of people saying that even Tesla is not the car company, it's a technology company.
Yes.
You know, so
Because they're building like solar panels.
Exactly. So it's all about this very advanced electrifying future, sustainable energy and all that fun stuff, which is fun. But, you know, there's still, you know, Tesla get a little bit fair share of a bad rap, so not everybody into Tesla. So a lot of people looking for alternatives, which is fair. Why not? It's great to see that some good big manufacturers coming out with full electric cars. I would never buy like a hybrid. That's no,
Okay.
no way. But electric, that's awesome.
And once again, the power is always instant. Just like they're used to in your Tesla.
And now it's a Regen.
And then click it one more time. There's levels.
Oh, I
There
see.
we
So
go.
there's two
Two
levels.
levels. There we go.
Okay. Okay, I'm doing it again.
You have
Nothing
two
happens.
levels.
Okay, so this is maximum. So
Yes.
the previous one was
level
first
1.
level. Gotcha. Yeah, this is more significant. Gotcha. Okay. And it sees the road sign, the speed
Yes.
limit. So if I play with cruise control, will it match? Like, what's the? Walk me through the steps.
So the cruise control is based off of you. So it's not going to match the speed. If you're doing 25, 29 miles an hour and you hit the set, it's going to set to your
Gotcha.
speed.
So manual only, just whatever you press.
You set, it's
Gotcha.
where it's going to set to.
Gotcha. Is there any limit?
I believe it's up to 100 miles an hour.
Okay. Not gonna test that. I'm gonna take your word. Alright. And the lane keeping, is there like a limit?
I do not know because I haven't been in a car over 100 miles an hour with it.
Right. For the purpose of not getting to jail, I'm gonna
Yes.
say that I haven't either.
Yes. So we don't want to go to jail today.
No, not today, not today. But Tesla does have actually a limit of 90 miles per hour.
Most companies will.
Right. No, I mean it's logical, like because otherwise
There's no reason to have it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's madness.
once you're at that
Illegal and mad.
yes, and if you're at that speed, you need to be in full control yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
shouldn't be depending on the computer.
Yeah, not in 2019. That's
No.
for sure. Maybe in 5 years we can talk, but not now. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
How did it feel going around the corners and everything?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, it's not as firm as non-SUV, but that's just because it's an SUV.
Yeah.
So I will not compare it to Tesla. It's not fair comparison. But I feel the steering. You know, it's firm. It's there. It's.
I'll go left here.
I will be honest. It's worse than my TT Audi RS.
Okay.
But again, it's RS. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
That's a completely different level of car.
Exactly. Yeah. That was like a monster, a little tiny monster.
That is a perfect word for it. That's the description of that.
I love that car with all my heart.
You're not into that anymore? You're...
Oh, I'm into burning tires still, but you know, I was spending about $400 to $500 a month just on gas with
Okay.
that car, and I was burning the whole entire set of tires within 2.5-3 months.
Yes.
So, a bit too much.
Yes, that's a very expensive car to have.
It is.
With the way you drive, it's a lot of car to have.
Exactly. So, and it had the 21st-inch rims and everything, so the tires aren't cheap, you know. They go fast. So.
And they're that super performance tire. You're only going to get max 15,000 miles out of them. That's depending on how you drive.
15, it's like if my grandma would drive it. 10, 12 if you push it, that's it. So, yeah, this is very unusual for me that I can let go of brakes and it just stands.
Stays, okay.
Yeah, because I drive with this creep mode. So it's basically, if you think about it like a manual transmission, if you put it on neutral and just let it go.
Yes.
Yeah, or I guess if you could put it on neutral here as well.
Yeah, it's got that automatic hold.
Right, so you can turn it off, but I believe most people turn it on just kind of to feel that it's constantly always there.
Yeah, so honestly, I didn't know it was a feature people liked, but it's a thing that people have gotten in our cars, regular cars, and say, does this car have the automatic hold? Because I think Ford does it, a couple other companies do it, and it's one of those creature comforts that when you get used to it, like it's like you're used to your Tesla things and your Tesla that it has.
Yeah.
And then people are used to something else in their car that it's a feature that they actually like.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, I heard a lot of people really does not like this feature and they turn off in their Tesla. So it depends. I'm just used to it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of unusual to me, you know.
It's just one of those things. I mean, most cars, what I think when you're in a high-end cars, what do you like? It's a feature of you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because we get shopped a lot with the BMWs, with the Mercedes, and the drives, they're all phenomenal drive, but they're all very different in their own way.
Right. Yeah, I just came to your dealer center from Porsche. But they got nothing to offer.
Yeah, nothing electric for you.
Taycan will be only coming in December. Only one, only maybe. I never even seen it in real life. I don't believe anybody has.
Okay.
So, whenever it will come, we can talk. Until then, I don't know. I'm not willing to put $100,000 for the car that I never seen.
Yes, I understand that. Hey, I'm with you.
It's a bit pushing it.
I'm just hoping, because we get an employee lease program. I'm hoping that they come out with something, because I really want an electric car. After driving this, I said, wow, I was a mechanic, so I've always been a gearhead. I like the noise, I like everything, because I currently lease the S4. I have the 18 S4, but I drove this and I said, wow, after my next car, I think I would love to try out an electric car.
What you're going to save on gas compared to S4 will pay off your lease.
Yes, it will.
It will pay 100%. Off your lease entirely. Like, you will have a free car if you think about it.
Yep.
You know, yeah, it's mind. It doesn't matter which, and I'm not trying to promote Tesla, it does not matter which electric car. As long as it's electric, it saves you tons of money.
Yeah.
Compared to anything
I spend
else.
quite a bit a month on gas.
Oh, I can imagine. S4, I can imagine.
Yeah. And I don't drive it lightly.
Nor you should. That's the whole point of that type of car.
So that was when I drove this thing. I said, "Wow!" I never thought I'd be a fan of electric. It sold me when I drove it.
Yeah, that's what people said about Tesla as well. You know, in 2012, because before that there was a GM EV1.
And those cars, but they looked electric. It looks like an electric car.
It looked like a butchered Prius.
Yes.
It looked horrible. Like, my grandma wouldn't want to drive one.
No.
It was insanely bad. Are we taking highway?
Yeah, we'll take the highway.
Okay.
That was the thing. Tesla comes out with an electric car that doesn't
people
look...
actually want.
Yes,
you know,
it doesn't look like
awesome.
It's supposed to be electric.
Yeah, and that can beat, like, supercars, you know, like... Because if you think about it, because electric motors and batteries are way more efficient than gasoline engines, they perform better, you know, in any way.
Did you know that's why Audi was in Formula E?
Well, yeah.
That's why we were in Formula E, because all the technology that was in the Formula E cars is what trickled down into this.
Right.
And then the new GT is coming out.
Oh, it's going to be like a fastback version, right?
Yes.
Like sedan, fastback.
Sedan.
Right. Well, that's going to be a direct competition to a Taycan.
Yes.
I guess. Because Taycan also have a regular sedan and a cross tour type of version, right?
And then that's going to try to come out with the 0 to 60 times. They're going to be trying to compete with the Teslas now, too.
Good luck.
Like the P90s.
Good luck. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's... on the drag time right now, P100D stands about 0.1 second faster than Bugatti Chiron.
Whoa.
So, just saying. But it's only a quarter mile or 0 to 60. If you go beyond that,
Oh yeah, that's
You know, probably US4 would did it.
yes.
I will be honest about it. It's probably good. It depends on the speed. At 100 miles an hour, it's just like any other decent sports car, but nothing really more. But 0 to 60 is just.
Well, that's where electric.
insane.
That's where electric is going to win. Is because there's the lag, there's the torque.
Yeah. Oh, the lag especially. Yeah.
The engine's always going to have a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Always will be a delay.
And the driver's delay as well. You
Yes.
know, like transmission. You know, I got no transmission. This got no transmission.
Yep.
It's on. It's always on. It's always there.
Yes.
There's nothing to shift.
It's always going. There's no that second of a shift.
Yeah. That's awesome. I can note right now that our estimated range is about exactly what we drove so far, like 10 miles ish.
Yes.
So it's not like overestimated or underestimated. It's good.
How do you like the feel and everything of the car, though?
It's good.
Nice.
I like the materials. Like I said, I really enjoy the steering wheel. I do not enjoy buttons.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I got used to not having any buttons whatsoever. I like it here. You know, 2019 iPhone type of generation, I guess.
Yes.
But still, the looks of it is pretty good. I would be a liar if I would complain about it. This looks nice. Is that the real leather all around going on?
Yes, all genuine leather.
Okay.
And then, like I was saying, both front seats are massaging. You can contour them to your body.
Yeah, that's nice. So, all those like ventilated massaging seats and everything that comes as a standard in premium.
So the Premium Plus gets ventilated seats standard. You're gonna go straight back out.
Okay, standard. So, and it does not come in plus.
The Premium Plus, no, that comes standard in Premium Plus ventilated seats.
Okay, sorry. So there is a premium and the premium plus, right?
No, so in these cars, our cars all come in 3 trims. You get a Premium, Premium Plus, Prestige. But when you go to the E-tron, it comes in only 2. You get Premium Plus or Prestige.
Mm-hmm.
So it only has 2 of them.
Gotcha.
And the Premium Plus will give you top view camera, ventilated seats. This is an upgraded leather seat, though. This is the more porous Volcano leather.
Okay. I like the side supports and everything.
Yep. You can get the leather wrap dash right here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have not seen this
heads-up display.
Yeah. How do we do that?
Somebody made it turn it off. Buttons on that side.
Maybe. There's a lot of buttons. See, that's exactly my problem. There's a lot of buttons. I don't know which one to click.
Did you see that? So it tells you you could have 21 more miles
if we turn off climate control,
left front ventilated seat
both
and right
ventilation
front.
seats. So that's gonna give us 21 miles.
More miles.
That's a very thirsty ventilated seats.
Yeah. So, I'm still learning this stuff myself.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's very new.
Hold assist. Oh, you can turn hold assist off.
We'll let it be, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I know it has.
Right. No, I believe you.
Just don't know.
And I know the answer that it can tow, but what's the
4,400 pounds.
44? It's pretty solid.
I knew I'd find it. I would have got a little bit upset at myself.
Yeah. No, I mean, I knew it's there. It's just.
And I don't know if you'll be able to park in the spot. It's probably
No, I wouldn't trust myself.
So just pull it straight ahead, and I'll park it in a second.
Alright, just like that?
Yeah, just pull it straight.
Okay.
And we'll park it.
Alright. I'm not gonna come too close.
And then...
Alright, so just click this button,
yep,
right?
and you're in park.
There we go. Alright. That was pretty good.
Alright.
Awesome. Well, thank you very
Something
much.
you can consider?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I will. I consider everything.
Okay.
If it's electric, it's on my list. For sure.
Because when are you looking to do something for a car?
Yesterday.
Okay.
It's, I have reservations for a few electric cars already, but upcoming ones. And that's exactly the problem with all upcoming cars. That they're upcoming, I cannot touch them. I cannot drive them. It's a waste of money when they're not here. Like, and this one is the only one. This one and the iPace. So
have you driven the iPace?
No.
Okay.
And that will be my next destination.
Okay.
So
I can give you my card. And then if you had any questions, give me a call. I'll have a lot more answers for you in a week.
Absolutely. I think I will be back because I want to know. I want to know what's
Yep.
your opinion about all this learning stuff about it, because I'm also very new to all this. Because I only had like 20 minutes at the New York Auto Show with this.
Okay.
And now this. That's it.
Okay.
That's my only experience. So.
I mean, you knew quite a bit. I'm still, once again, we're still learning here. It's all brand new tech to us.
Absolutely.
And I haven't. Once I go to the training, though, I'll be able to know so much more for you.
Sounds good. All right. Awesome. Well,
All right.
Thank you very much. I
Yeah, no
appreciate your
problem.
time.
Yeah, let me go in. I'll grab you my card.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, our cards, you do have to shut off. Yeah, this is not fun.
Okay.